Our next speaker is going to be Ngozi Ngoka, who has a very impressive track record of industry expertise. And I'm going to read her bio now. Just 1 second. So she's going to be speaking on policy, strategy, and sustainable tourism features. She's the managing consultant at Zigona Advisory, thematic lead, and NESG, Travel Tourism Industries Group in Nigeria. Her keynote topics will be tourism beyond operations, policy, advocacy, and global strategy, followed by sustainability, inclusion, and diversification, and also opportunities for graduates in governance and advisory roles. So without further ado, please give a warm welcome to Ngozi. And I can also share the PowerPoint presentation, or would you like Ngozi to do that yourself? Please let me know. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that introduction. I'm very happy to be here today because there's nothing I like better than to talk about what I love, which is tourism. If you can make money from what you love to do, that's the best life you can have. And I must tell you that I'm actually living my dream because I've been in this industry for the past 30 years. And I want to begin my presentation by talking directly to the brilliant minds we have there at IMSU. And I'm hoping very much that you can all hear me in Owerri, because my excitement about this event is actually because I'm able to talk to you directly. And I hope to come to your faculty very soon, probably early next year, to speak directly to you and help you progress your careers. I want to begin with a provocation. We've heard the last two speakers talk about tourism economy being a $10 trillion economy. So why do so many nations treat it as a side hustle? You know, they don't take it seriously. Because tourism is not actually just leisure, it's nation crafts. It's how we tell our stories, how we shape our global relevance and build resilient futures. And, you know, yes, you students are, you know, the young people are the architects of the transformation that we hope to happen in the industry. And so today I invite you to see tourism not just as an industry, but as a form of nation craft, a tool for shaping how our country sees itself and how the world sees us in return. Tourism is not just about where we go, it's about what we preserve, what we promote, and what we protect. It's about the power of place and the policies that give that power a meaning. So these are the three things I'm going to talk about today. And let's start with policy, which is not just, I see policy as a compass and not a cage. And I'll explain that. Policy isn't just paperwork. You know, it's not something that the government rolls out, you know, just for the sake of it. It's a promise. It's a promise to protect our heritage, empower communities, and align our national priorities within the global framework. In Nigeria right now, I'm part of the team that is working on the national tourism policy that links culture, creativity, and sustainability. And this policy is not just about attracting visitors, it's about anchoring our identity and economic inclusion. So for students out there, if you can put in the chat room, please answer this question. What kind of tourism future would you design if policy were your blueprint? Let us hear, because we're still developing this policy, your input is very, very important. Now we look at strategy as storytelling, and the strategy that we've employed in developing this policy. We took the path of storytelling with a teeth, because strategy is where vision meets velocity. It's how we move from ideas to impact. And a good strategy doesn't just chase numbers. It centers around people. And we've chosen to involve so many people in development of this policy, and so that it can integrate our creative industries, our climate resilience, which we are not actually looking at now. And we're hoping that with this policy, we'll focus more on climate change, and also incorporate digital innovation into selling our country as as a tourism product. And the questions that we asked ourselves: one, who will benefit from this policy? Who belongs? Who decides? These were the three criteria that we used to develop, to work on this policy. And your generation has the tools to disrupt, to redesign and democratize tourism. Use them boldly. Use your power, use your voice to tell us how you want this industry to work going forward. Now, we'll talk about sustainability as a mindset, not as a buzzword, because sustainable tourism isn't just ecologies and carbon offsets. It's about cultural sustainability, preserving languages, rituals, and indigenous knowledge. We have to preserve these things. We have to preserve what is authentically ours to be able to sell ourselves. If you're not authentic, you will not be able to sell yourselves. So when we talk about tourism, we're not talking about building, competing with Dubai, for example, or competing with the Western world. Let us preserve what is authentically ours. Now let's talk about you. Where you can build a career. This sector needs more than tour guides and hotel managers. It needs policy analysts who shape inclusive tourism frameworks, destination designers who blend heritage, technology, and storytelling. We need sustainability officers who measure impact and drive change. We need cultural curators who preserve and promote indigenous knowledge. We need digital strategists who will build immersive ethical travel platforms. And we need creative entrepreneurs who turn local experiences into global movements. So whether you're down to data, to design, to diplomacy, or dance, whatever it is you're doing, there's a place for you in tourism. Your degree is not a limitation. It's a launch pad for your career. And so to close, because I was given just like 9 minutes, this $10 trillion economy is not a distant dream. It's your playground, but just don't play in it. Help to shape it. Be the policy shapers, not just policy takers. Be the strategists who center humanity, not just profit from it. Be the sustainability champions who build futures worth inheriting. Live your life the way you would like your children to see it. Tourism is not about where we go. It's about what we preserve, what we promote, and what we protect. So here's my call to action. Start now. Join a local tourism initiative, volunteer with heritage organizations, pitch a sustainable travel idea to somebody, write your own tourism manifesto, mentor someone younger than you, just like we're doing. Your daydream is valid, your voice is needed, and your time is now. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much for this wonderful presentation. I have never heard this expression, write your own tourism manifesto. Would you be so kind to just tell us what you were thinking about, or have you seen it somewhere else as well? I'm very curious about it.
Is the question for me?
Yes, please.
Oh, yes. So at the Nigerian Economic Summit Group, where I serve as the thematic lead for tourism and hospitality industries, I encourage all volunteers to create their niche. Dream about what you want to do in the tourism space, because there's just so much to do. You don't have to do what other people are doing. Create your own niche and then run with it. Pitch it to an organization, pitch it to the government, pitch it to entrepreneurs, and then run with it. There are so many dreams that you can do, especially in the rural communities, which is somewhere that I'm passionate about. I believe that tourism is a tool for developing the rural communities. And so when I talk about pitching, I'm talking directly to students now. I would like a situation where they can create something and pitch it to us so that we can run with it.
Thank you so much. It's amazing and truly inspiring.